Hello, all. I'll be applying critical thinking skills and analyzing ethical situations, dilemmas, and resolving ethical issues. I'll be doing so by describing effective ethical and enduring leadership traits and skills. I will demonstrate awareness of one's own values and investigate the interrelationships and tensions that occur between personal, professional, and societal values. I'll be doing so by applying the principles and practices of interpersonal, group and leadership, ethics to situations involving communication, the exercise of influence, organizational citizenship, and social responsibility. Now that I have outlined some crucial aspects of ethical leadership and decision making, things that I'll be going over, I'm going to break down the concepts a little bit. First, I'd like to go over the importance of analyzing ethical situations and resolving issues. And we do so by applying critical thinking to ethical dilemmas, which involves identifying the problem by clearly defining the ethical issue at hand, gathering information, collecting relevant data and perspectives, evaluating alternatives, consider the consequences of different actions, making a decision, choose the action that aligns best with ethical principles, reflecting, afterward, reflect on the decision and its outcome to learn for the future. Effective, ethical, and enduring leadership traits. Some of these key traits and skills include one, which I consider to be very important, which is integrity. As a leader, having integrity is very important because as a leader, we should be honest and uphold strong moral principles. So definitely having integrity and having a good moral principles is definitely important when it comes to being a leader. Being able to show empathy by understanding and being sensitive to the feelings of others is something that's always important too, because as a leader, we have to be approachable. We have to be approachable. Fairness, treating everyone equally and making unbiased decisions is very important. Courage. As leaders, I feel like a lot of times in the workplace, courage sometimes is lacking. Just being able to stand up for what is right, even in the face of adversity. I have been around leaders that I'm not going to say are scared, but not confrontational, and as a leader, especially like if you're in a supervisor position or a management position, and you see one of your employees getting done wrong, I understand, especially if you see the employee, having the courage to stand up for them, for themselves, and you see the situation and it's wrong, they're getting done wrong, you having the courage as a leader, being able to stand up for what is right, being able to stand up for your team, and that's very important too. Having vision, having a clear idea of what the future should look like and the ability to inspire others to work towards it. As leaders, having a clear vision, a clear idea, being able to inspire, motivate, and have others see your vision, that's a great trait to have. That's a great trait to have. Very great trait to have. Awareness of personal and societal values. To demonstrate awareness of one's own values and understand the tensions between personal, professional, societal values. Self-reflection. Regularly assess your own values and beliefs. Nothing wrong with self-reflection. You know, being a good listener and being willing to learn and make improvements to yourself to make you a better person, make you a better leader. Never a bad thing. Dialogue, engage in open conversations with others to understand diverse perspectives. Adaptability, being willing to adjust your views and actions based on new insights and ethical considerations. Nothing wrong with if you have a great idea and somebody has a greater one or a better idea. It's not to compete, not to make you upset, not to make you jealous in any way, but if somebody has a better idea, I think as leaders we should be able to adapt, and take other ideas and other views into consideration. Being able to adapt, very important. Very important. Interpersonal, group, and leadership ethics. Applying principles of ethics to various situations. This includes, in my opinion, communication is the most important. I don't care what it is, being a leader, being in a relationship, in everyday life, communication can save somebody's life. Communication can stop a lot of negative things from happening, a lot of confrontation. When it comes to communication, it's very imperative. Without communication, you have nothing. Your ships don't sail, whether it's a friendship, a workship, a relationship. Without communication, your ships will not sail. So it's almost like if you don't have effective communication, not able to communicate correctly, then it's like wasting your time by watering a dead plant that's not going to revive anytime soon. It's almost like beating a dead horse. So when it comes to communication, in my mind, in my eyes, in my opinion, I feel like this is the most important number one, takes priority. Without communication, that being clear, honest, and respectful in all interactions is very important. So definitely being an effective communicator is very important. Being able to communicate correctly in various situations is very important. So influence. As far as influence goes, your position, your title, the power, the responsibility. Definitely don't want to abuse your position, your power, influence, using your position and your power. You want to use that responsibly. I feel like that's self-explanatory. Organizational citizenship. Going beyond your job requirements to support the organization and its members. I think a lot of times we make fun of those that we feel like are kissing butt or in our mind. And I feel like at times it's because, you see some folks are putting in hard work, and I don't see nothing wrong with going above and beyond. If you want something, you gotta work hard for it. If you want something, you gotta go get it. So going above and beyond is a positive thing in my eyes. Social responsibility, acting in ways that benefit society as a whole. I feel like this is very important. I feel like wherever we go, we should represent ourselves in a way, and we should represent our organization. We should represent our families. We should represent everything we do. We should when we go out in society, we should be, ready to represent. Always be ready. And I always tell my kids, if you do the right thing when nobody's looking, you have nothing to worry about. But at the same time, someone's always looking. So the times that you think nobody's looking, if you're doing the right thing, you don't have anything to worry about. I have touched bases on quite a few things. And I just want to say, by integrating, these principles and skills into daily practices, as leaders, we can foster ethical environments and make decisions that positively impact individuals and society. So, like I said, when it comes to communication, influence, organizational citizenship, social responsibility, integrity, adaptability, all play an important role. So having these traits are very important, and practice whatever we have to do, be willing to learn, have an eagerness to make ourselves better as leaders. And I pretty much touched bases on everything, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you.